Theo.
How you doing?
How you doing? Question for you about the pickup games. How have those been with Kyrie here and just everybody sort of getting together and doing their thing?
It's been great. It's been great. I think it's very important going into training camp. Just you don't want training camp to be the first time you ever play with each other because it's going to be sloppy. So now we have some time playing with each other and playing against each other. It's going to be pretty fun, and it'll make training camp a whole lot smoother.
And what are you looking forward to most about upcoming China trip?
Pretty much just the atmosphere. I know they're going to be very excited. I mean, you got Kevin Durant, Kyrie Irving, LeBron James, Anthony Davis coming to China.
Yeah.
I mean, you know the atmosphere is going to be unbelievable.
Yeah. So for you, last year you were part of like the bench mob, right?
Yep.
The big celebrations,
Yep.
all that going on, hyped. What do you build on from last year heading into this year? Where look, I mean, playing time is going to be a fight, right? Because there's a lot of guys, and and you also you went down to the G League last year as well and came back. You kind of split in time. How do you sort of use that to motivate you going into this season?
I think just going in the same mindset of taking advantage of every opportunity I get. I think that helps me. I think last year helps me going into this year because last year I had a very, very small window of opportunity. So I had to take advantage of that. This year I have a little more now that I'm officially on the team. So, and then I'll be in front of coaches. I've been in front of coaches all summer. Had a whole summer with Brooklyn and stuff like that. So I think that we're just going to have to understand that for us to win, it's going to take everybody at some point. I think if you look at teams, that's what it is.
Yeah.
I mean, you go through injuries, you go through all types of stuff. So it's going to literally take everybody. It's going to take different moments that someone's going to have to step up. So
This is what's unique about the NBA, right? Every person in this league at one point or another, whether it be high school, college, or whatever, was the guy on one of their teams, right? Like you came in high school, highly recruited, went to Carolina, big time program, but you weren't necessarily the guy at Carolina, but you were integral in them winning national titles. So how did all that prepare you for now the NBA, right? Where you're like, I get it.
Yeah, exactly. I think that's the biggest thing I take from Carolina as far as I have been in that situation where like I'm not the guy. They're not going to me every possession of the game. But I know what I do on this team is important for us to win. So I'm going to do whatever I can for us to win a championship because if you win a championship, everyone gets recognized. So, and ultimately you want to get paid. So if you win a championship, everyone's going to succeed to get paid. So I think that's the thing that you want to keep your eyes on and understand.
Two quick things. One, was that what you would say is what separates guys from sticking in this league and not sticking? Is just not being willing to
100%.
do whatever's necessary.
100%. It's hard. I mean, it definitely is hard. But at the same time, my big picture, personally, is to win a championship. I've won at every single level, and I want to win at this level too. And then I've completed everything. And I will do whatever it takes. I will play the forward position. I played the forward position my senior year when it was the best thing for our team to win, and we ended up getting the number 2 seed when no one thought we was going to do that. So, I mean, that's just the type of player I am.
That reminded me of Carolina when you guys played at the Barclays Center for ACC Championship.
Yeah, exactly.
When you had to bust the zone, they had you play the middle. They're like, look, you work the free throw line area, you pass it, you
make plays. I mean, I think that's what guys that come out of Carolina, coach helps you understand. Like, I'm not trying to limit you at all, but I'm going to try to put you in a position for this team to win. And then once the team wins, everyone gets recognized. So I think that's definitely, like you said, it keeps guys in the league and gets guys out of the league. If you can understand that and do your job at the highest level, you'll stay in the league.
All right, last one. Up close, I mean, you've seen him play on TV and all that. What's it like, and what's the craziest skill Kyrie has when you've seen him playing one-on-one in person?
Easily just the craftiness and finishing around the basket. It's just sometimes, especially when everyone's new and he's just getting on the team, everybody's getting used to it. It's just like sometimes you just sit there like, how do you do that? But I mean, at the same time, I'm over here trying to steal stuff from him. I mean, he's my teammate now, so now we can just talk. I mean, he's my locker mate too, so we're literally right there. We're talking about stuff, but once we off the court, we talk about everyday life. And I think that's the biggest thing that I like about him the most. He's real down to earth guy, and you can literally talk to him, joke with him about anything, and you wouldn't know that unless you know if you around him. So you know how the media does usually partake in how he is. So it's been very smooth for me.
Awesome.